Tom, you mentioned that she's a very serious competitor. We never see a whole lot of personality come through with the Elena's floor routines. That's possibly an area she can work on. Obviously, the highlight is her tumbling. And I did see one small sign of holding back in this routine. It came on the very last tumbling pass. But first off, she did some incredible tumbling in the opening, whipped through to a triple twist. That is one tumbling pass she could have watered down. Her jump sequence, again, very difficult on that leg, struggling throughout this just a teeny bit.
And Elena's score, 9.662. What a wave nonetheless. She'll be happy to get home. Maybe they're headed for a showdown next July. Marinescu and Teza, two of our leaders here. National has reached the final rotation in the women's competition with the all-around leader, Alexandra Marinescu of Romania, ready for her final event, the always tough balance beam. You see what she needs to maintain her lead.
Always tough and never quite fun to end the competition on the balance beam. However, Marinescu does continue in a long tradition of great balance beam workers from Romania. She was 4th at the World Championships, tied with Shannon Miller. Solid first tumbling run. Nice jump combination. Notice the last jump. Lost sight of the balance beam, a yang bow variation jump. Looking very comfortable on the beam, a good sign for next summer.
Ooh.
Side summy, unique skill, something a little different. Again, a little bit of a wobble on that jump. A risky skill. Just the dismount, Tom. She's having a great set here. 2 back handsprings into a full twisting double back, solid, and she knows it.
And the crowd into it, giving her a nice round of applause. Remember, she needs 9.58 to retain the lead.
Should have absolutely no problem scoring that score. This was the same beam routine she performed at the World Championships just a few short months ago in Japan. Take a look again at the long tumbling pass, 2 back handsprings. There's always a variation. Most of the top athletes today will put 4 skills together. She chooses to do 2 back handsprings into 2 layouts. A little bit different, refreshing. And then her dismount. Combination of back handsprings into not just a double back. She throws a full twist, making it that much more difficult and a fairly secure landing.
And her score? 9.787, and that will assure her of the all-around title. Back from China, Liu Xuan, who's next for the floor exercise, would have had a chance to catch Alexandra had it not been for her fall on the balance beam.
We've talked about the Chinese traditionally being very strong on the uneven bars and the balance beam. This is one event where they've made a vast improvement. As a result, this team finished 2nd at the World Championships.
One can't help but think the Chinese will be a major force at the 96 Olympics.
You know, this was the one area they had to improve on, the tumbling. They went back to the gym, obviously worked on that, and now they are a real contender, as you said, Tom, a threat for the Olympic team gold medal in Atlanta. Strong tumbling overall. 2.5 twists, got a little disoriented here on the landing, but recovers well.
And her score, 9.625. Good showing in Atlanta for Liu Xuan. Here's Katie Teft. It has been a rough competition for Katie. We'll see her here on her final apparatus, the balance beam.
Tom, this is her favorite event, and watch her opening. She tumbles onto the beam.